Hi, beautiful people of the internet. Thank you for clicking on my video. My name is Pooja, and you are watching my YouTube channel Where the Heart Is. Okay, today's video is all about my trip to Kathmandu. Tomorrow I have a flight to Kathmandu, so I thought I would grab this opportunity to make a guide video for all the beginners, those who are flying for the first time, because I realized that many people do not know. Even I don't think I knew all of it when I was beginner, because let's just be honest that air travel hasn't been there around for that long, so we are still pretty new to the ideas and we make mistakes sometimes, but that's totally fine to make mistakes. We learn from our mistakes. Every time we travel we get to experience new things. Like every other thing in life, traveling also requires a lot of experience. With new experience you will be more flexible and more comfortable for the means of journey, right? So in this particular video I'm gonna guide you right from outside the airport till your final destination. Okay, since I've traveled so many times over the past few years, I have very good idea about the air travels now, at least the domestic one. There is no vast difference between the domestic and the international. International has one more process, that is immigration process, and rest is more or less similar. So first we are going to talk about very important topic that we really need to know while preparing ourselves to travel in an aeroplane. So first thing first, we are going to talk about our luggages, our baggages. Okay, so we might have two types of baggages. Let me show you. This type of handbag are called hand baggage, that you're gonna take inside an aeroplane along with yourself. Okay, and the second one is this kind of suitcase or trolley bags. These are called check-in luggages. So you're going to leave this luggage in the check-in counter and you will get it written once you'll reach your destination. That's clear? Okay, so second important thing to remember is the weight, how much weight you can carry, right? So it totally varies from airlines to airlines. So it will be mentioned in the ticket. So it's very important to go through ticket before you pack your bag. Okay, some airlines can relax you up to 25 to 40 kgs, whereas some can relax you only up to 15 kgs. So that's totally depend on the airlines. Okay, so third and very important thing you want to know is the things that you cannot carry in your handbag. So you cannot carry any sort of sharp metal objects in your handbag. For example, you cannot carry the scissors, you cannot carry the needles, you cannot carry the nail cutters, you cannot carry the rope. Basically any sort of thing that you that looks like you can use for the self-defense or looks like you can use to harm somebody, you cannot carry such objects in your handbag. Okay, you can't even carry the water, even with your cosmetic bags. So you cannot carry the liquid cosmetics which exceeds more than 1000 ml. I mean, each product should not exceed 100 ml, and altogether you can carry up to 1000 ml. Okay, I think these are the basic things people likely to make mistakes. So if you want to go in vast, you can always go in the internet and check further. Okay, so if you have any valuable electronic things, for example you have laptop, you have camera, you have phones, you should always carry with you in either in your handbag or in your hand, you can carry with you. Okay, and also if you want to carry anything delicate in your check-in luggage, then you can always ask in the counter to put the fragile sticker for you. They will put the fragile sticker in your bag and your bag will be taken extra care of. Okay, so I think this is pretty much everything you need to know before heading towards the airport. So having said that, I'm not sure this video is gonna come or not, because 99% of the time airport security will stop you from taking videos and taking photos inside the airport. You can take the photos, but then you cannot, go around with the camera. They will always stop you. So we will work smartly. Wish me luck. Namaste from Nepal. I've already made it to Bhadrapur airport and my scheduled departure timing is 1:20. It's not even 11 o'clock right now. We actually started early, quite early in the morning from Kalimpong, because I didn't want it to take a risk with excessively long route from Kalimpong to Siliguri, where sometimes we get stuck in traffic jam, car breakdown jam, accident jam, and whatnot. Well, it's better to be early than to miss a flight, so make sure to reach airport keeping at least 2 hours in advance if it's domestic or 3 hours in advance if it's international. Okay, now once you reach the airport, you will see two sections. One is the arrival and the other is the departure. So we have to go towards the departure entrance. Also make sure to keep your ID and ticket handy because you have to go through the small security. Also, if you have many luggages, you can get yourself a trolley cart like this from outside the airport. So this is the very first security process you have to go through to enter the airport. So you have to show your ID proof, your ticket to the security officers, and your all luggages will be scanned and you are allowed to enter the airport. Now, once you're inside the airport, you can check your flight details in the display screen placed on the wall. Or you can simply head towards the specific airlines counter, which airlines you have chosen to fly with. For example, I've chosen to fly with Buddha Airlines, so I need to go to the Buddha Airlines counter from where I will get my boarding pass, and I can also ask for my desirable seat and I can get the desirable seat if it's available. And also, if your luggages are overweight, then you have to pay the extra money in the counter and your luggages are weighed and taken off from you. Got the boarding pass. So if you want to get the window seat, then you can ask over there to get the window seat for you. Okay, it usually works for me, but it may or may not work for you. And in your boarding pass, everything is mentioned, like the seat number, gate number, and everything. And also the baggage identification tag is mentioned over here. You shouldn't be losing this until you get your baggage. Now, you further have to go through one more security, but this is the final security where your hand luggage along with all your electronic devices will go through X-ray machine and your body will go through the metal detective scanning. Now with this, you have finally completed all the security procedures of an airport. Now you have to wait for some time, but you are perfectly ready to board your flight. So while waiting like this, make sure you keep your ear out for the announcement related to your flights. Now you can queue up yourself for boarding. They will check your ticket one more time to make sure that you are boarding yourself in the correct flight. In every big airport, there will be shuttle waiting for you to carry you to your plane, but this is the tiny little airport with the walking distance to the plane, so we have to walk ourselves to get into the plane. Ito. Order na daw kami. Now you can find your seat or you can ask any flight attendant to help you to get your seat. Now you can put your hand luggage in the overhead locker or place it underneath your front seat. Now you will instructed to fasten your seat belt by the flight attendants. Do it and you are good to go.
हाम्रो त्रिभुवन अन्तर्राष्ट्रिय विमानस्थल काठमाडौँसम्मको उडानको समय 45 मिनेटको हुनेछ र हामी
You can take out the tray from back of the front seat if you need to keep food or beverages. My personal tips for you guys regarding the seat is, if you are going for the short journey, window seat is the best seat. If you are going for the long journey, aisle seat is the best, because there are so many benefits of aisle seat. If you sit in the aisle seat, you can stand up, stretch your legs. You have more leg room in the aisle seat compared to the window seat. And if you sit in the aisle seat, you can reach out your overhead locker if you need to get anything out of your bag. And you can also go to the restroom as many times as you want without bothering. And the middle seat is the most undesirable seat. We have made it to Kathmandu safe and sound. Okay. During the landing, you need to listen to the final announcement very carefully, because they will tell you from where you can get your luggages.
The outside temperature is 20 degrees Celsius. Please do not unfasten your seatbelt until the fasten seatbelt signs are switched off and the aircraft comes to complete stop. Please be careful while opening the overhead bins captain. White Thapa and the entire crew would like to thank you for flying Udit. Forward to serving you again. We would also like to request you to check your belongings before leaving the aircraft. Have a nice day. Namaste.
Once you're out of the plane, there will be shuttle waiting for you. Get in there and it will leave you to the arrival section, from where you can collect your baggages and finally go out of the airport. So this is the baggage collecting area, which is also known as baggage carousel, and you have to wait patiently while your baggage comes rotating in the belt, so you can identify your bag and pick your bag and finally leave the airport. I hope this video was helpful. Thank you so much for watching. Please like, share, subscribe my channel, and also drop down your valuable comments. Bye bye.